All right, Fosh, beautiful girl. How do you perceive the definition of a high-value man and a high-value woman?
I believe a high-value man is someone who is resourceful,
Money.
can add value to a lot of people's life, is respectful, has a lot of, good things to say. Not necessarily good things, but like more informative, smart.
She keeps looking at Donovan when she's saying this.
I'm just trying to like go off of some
And then,
things
and
that
then
you
what
guys
about a
said.
high-value woman?
I'll talk to Miss Montana.
Yeah, she hates me.
A high-value woman is someone who is respectful, beautiful, intelligent. She has something to say. It's not just all about like, what she can get, but she also has something to offer, intellectual, nurturing.
Nurturing, beautiful.
What else?
Can cook.
That's not really you don't really need to
Can
do that,
order,
but,
can
like,
order food?
Yeah,
easily?
order food. You can
amazing.
create
Whoa,
food.
You
wait
see
a
how
minute.
Fosh was like all those?
How are you
I
going to
feel
be a
like-
Can you cook those?
How do
Fosh?
you
No, no,
how
no.
do you be high-value
Can
if
you
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 don't
can
cook?
still be in fitness and order food. I feel like there's this
What
thing
about
like
seed oils?
that has nothing to do with fitness.
Okay.
What about cooking
You
for your
can
man?
still- you can still eat out and take care of yourself and be fit. So my thing is, I feel like everyone is locked into this, like they're talking about like modern women, but it's like, yeah, it is modern because we're living in today. It's not 1950, it's not 1980.
Oh, she's triggered.
So I'm not triggered. I'm telling you what today is. So, and then go back to what you said. You're saying, oh, a wife, are you married?
No.
Okay, and then you go back to saying like, oh, a wife and all of this thing, and then you just say the divorce rate is this.
In America.
In America, okay, but still, like, you're here in America, so that's what we're talking about.
Ooh,
So
all
what
right,
I'm
here we
saying
go.
She is
like,
triggered.
I'm not triggered. I'm stating like what it is.
She's
So-
just speaking with emphasis. That's all she's doing right here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I feel like there's this thing with modern women that people have this like connotation with. And the reality is that we're in a modern day world. So everything is not going to be like how it was in 1950 or when.
Nobody
there was
said we
just,
need
like,
to go back to
This is
1950.
a funny-
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just speaking what Nafisa is saying right now, not what MLB is saying.
Well, interesting thing, it's funny when people say, well, we're not in the 1950s. To her point, there is a faction of men in the manosphere that like to talk about, women need to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. We need to go back to 1950. It ain't 1950. Just like you said, it's 2023. That being said, just because it's 2023 does not mean that our biological desires and our actions have changed. The same things that made men attractive back in the 1950s, it's the same thing today, and it's the same thing with women. So, no, we're not back in the 1950s, but I still think that women absolutely need to know how to cook. As far as
That's where he went with that.
Real talk, dude, real shit. If you're a woman
fine.
and you do not know how to cook, if you are a woman, what'd you say?
I said, no, that's fine. I'm talking to
She's
him. I
agreed.
said, that's
She agreed
fine.
with you.
Oh,
I
okay.
agreed, yeah.
If you are a woman in this day and age and you do not know how to cook, there's no way you can be high value. I don't care how. There are a lot of beautiful women out there who are not high value at all.
That's
okay?
Let's
just get
human,
that right.
That's a human skill. Man or woman, you got to know how to cook. You know how to cook. You cook the
What do you
matzo balls over there?
I cook a bomblet.
What do you consider
Like a
knowing
bomb
how
ass
to
omelet. That's all I got. That's
I get that.
That's all I got.
Do you really? That's all you can cook?
Listen, you know what? This
poured a
might be
drink. He's a man,
controversial.
dude.
There's like 100 things that like I'd like my girl to do. It's actually like 3 things I want my girl to do.
There you go.
Cooking ain't in the top 3 for me, bro.
It is.
What are you
for
talking
me.
about?
I'm just
What do you
asking
want
if
her
you know
to
how to
do?
cook, Adam.
I know how to order like a motherfucker. That's how I. That's
That's
what
not
I
cooking.
do.
That's not cooking.
I know. I'm just,
So you
we're
can't
not all
cook.
gonna agree on everything.
can't cook.
Let me get Will's. No, I'm not a chef. I don't want to be a chef.